Hey, what's going on? Welcome back. All right. I was actually a little bit late because I was working on that Express backend node project thing I was talking about earlier. And yeah, I'm able to, from the front end, send a message or some data to the back end. It does what it needs to do and it sends back a response. That's working. Now I just need to be able to, oh, by the way, take a stretch. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's good. That's that's good. All right, so yeah, so now I just need to be able to from the back end hit the endpoint, get the data back because I am passing the data, pass it along to the endpoint, get that back, and then send that back to the front end and see how that works. So yeah, almost there. Should be pretty cool. So once I get the basics down, I like to go from like something I could do in the browser real quick, like a glitch project. I had to upgrade the glitch. So that took a little bit of time and figuring that out. But at least now I have the project that I can go now and use that if I ever need to do it again. So I have that baseline. And then yeah, I got that working. So now it's just about hitting that other endpoint with my bearer token, which is stored in my environment variables because you don't want that out there. You know what I'm saying? Because it needs to be an authenticated request to the endpoint. And then I just need to get back the data and see what data there is and kind of design how I want the UI to look and stuff. And then move that over to my laptop and create an actual functioning project. And I may buy a domain name because I have issues. All right, so let us go through some stuff. All right. So welcome to the second break session of this cipher. There's one more break session. So remember, if you want to come on and do any sort of like show and tell, that would be the time. All right. So cool. Hopefully you are getting some stuff done, as much like as I am, which is always a great feeling. So, all right. So to keep it kind of in the theme of like learning and stuff, like we spoke about how it's plural sites, free weekend. Let's talk about some other stuff that you may be able to learn. So I talked about one of these other courses before in the previous cipher today. So I'm basically going to get as much use out of this site as much as possible. So let me share my screen. Oh, let me copy and paste it so that the recording of this video, you'll be able to see the link and check it out for yourself. All right, so now share my screen. Eventually, here we go. So I'm a big fan of like web.dev. That's like a site I normally go. Oh, it's flashing. Can't do that. Okay, that was weird. Okay, let's try that again. Wonder why it does that. Could that be like my graphics card or something? That's so weird. There we go. Huh. All right. So web.dev, a website that I like to go to kind of check up. They have articles on there and things. I like to go there and see like what's happening in the world of the web. And so I think it was the Chrome Dev Summit recently that just happened where they mentioned that they have courses on web.dev. So I was like, oh, cool. Let me check out what they got there. And so we spoke about the responsive design before, which is super important. So we kind of like stepped through it, looked cool. I was going to go over to learn PWA stuff, but let's take a look at learn forms. I'm kind of curious to see what's in there because forms are a big part of like, I'm actually like working on a form for this quick project. So forms are the way people like can like interact with your web application, and then people interact with it differently. And so it's important to be able to have like a good practice as far as what you have there. So it's cool to see they have the forms there. So a course about HTML forms to help you improve your web developer expertise. So yeah, so let's check this out. And so yeah, so of course, all right, cool. Welcome to Learn Forms. The course breaks down HTML forms into easy to understand pieces, which is always good. Over the next few modules, you'll learn how an HTML form works and how to use them effectively in your projects. Use the menu pane by the Learn Forms logo to navigate the modules. So they have a bunch of different modules. That's cool. So, like I said, they have general best practices, and a thing that I can always do better on: accessibility, internationalization, internationalization and localization, security and privacy, autofill. So yeah, so there's a whole bunch of stuff that you can do. And so, well, they have an intro to HTML. Oh, okay. So, and another site I like is MDN, the Mozilla Developer Networks, like docs. And so they actually have a link to their introduction to HTML. So before starting this course, you should know about HTML. For those new to web development, check out the Intro to HTML course from MDN to learn about how to write markup. And they got demos, nice. Form controls. Let's see. Well, you learn use forms to get data from users. That's exactly what I'm doing now. Like you type in some data, it sends it to the back end, it does some stuff with the data, and it returns a response. So pretty much that's like what a lot of websites are. Help users enter data in forms. All right. Okay, there's like different types of form elements. So whether they be like select box or like a check box or input. How to avoid re-entering data in forms. That's always important because you want people entering the same thing over and over again. Testing the forms. Some design basics. Cool. Accessibility, again, super important. Security and privacy. So yeah, cool. So let's take a look at some of these things. So design basics. Oh, wait. Let's skip getting started with forms. Okay, use your forms. Let's see it. That first one. What's cool is like they have, here's like a glitch here. Not like an error, but the glitch.com, that's exactly what I'm working on. It's cool when you can kind of create stuff really quickly, like little proof of concept kind of thing. So that's what I use glitch for. So favorite animal, cheetah. So nice, good choice. Cheetah is a great animal. See, that's super cool. Now, I don't know if I can refresh that. Can I go back? I think it's in that. Yeah, let me go back. Okay, reload. Let's see what reload. All right. Nice. Whale. Let's save. All right, cool, nice. And then interval bind. So it's a nice what is a form element? Nice. Where the data processed. Okay, here you go. So when a form is submitted, for example, when the user clicks the submit button, the browser makes a request. A script can respond to that request and process the data. So I think they're doing, by default, the request is made to the page where the form is shown. Say you want a script running at web.dev to process the form data. How would you do that? Oh, that's right. They've got like questions and answers and stuff. So that's pretty cool. Nice. Let's see. How's the data transferred? So you can see that's how they do it here, like question mark and stuff normally. But then you can actually pass it in like the body of like a request. Oh, and they talk about it here. Using posts, the data is included in the body of the request. Nice. And so that's basically what I'm doing now. I'm using the fetch API. And so, yeah, no, this is super cool. So this is pretty cool if you want to get to learn more about like the form element, because it's super important. Like if you're doing any sort of like web development, you'll probably run across form elements. So that's super cool. Now, do they have everything filled out? And you can style them. Talking about styling, JavaScript. Wonder if they talk about the fetch API. Let me see. Respond to form elements. What we got here? No, it's just strictly JavaScript. Do they talk about the fetch API? Oh, make sure your form is still usable if JavaScript isn't available also. So they talk about that. That's super cool. ARIA controls, that's good. Oh, yeah, here we go. They do talk about fetch. Oh, nice, nice. Yep, fetch API. So this is a really good, like, well-rounded course. And it's the type of thing where I've been using it, you know what I'm saying? Like before, like the fetch, like I said, I'm doing it now. But it's always good to be able to go back and try maybe fill in some gaps that you didn't even know that were there, and and just kind of make it better. So it just kind of may take like a weekend or whatever, just to kind of like go through it and, you know, kind of refresh things and maybe learn some new things. So that's why I like these type of things. They're just kind of like, it's like structured for you. So you go in, learn a thing, and you're better for it. And you're talking about password stuff. You have, oh, okay, the show password. So, and then show password, because you'll do that a lot as well too. So, or they're probably doing the probably messing with the type because it's password, because you put password to show it. Let's see, reveal password and password field, password announce. There's a lot of stuff happening here. Okay. Reveal password dot hidden false. Oh, it's that thing, hide password. That's what that is. So are they changing like the type from password to text? How are they doing this? Let me see something here. I think that's how I've done it before, but they have data set text show. Oh, interesting. I have to check to see how they're doing this. Pretty cool. Come here. Wait, why is HTML not? Wait. Oh, I think I just broke something. Oh. All right. I think my browser did not like that. Okay, so that is that. Oh, there we go. Oh, hello. Let's wait. Yeah, my browser did not like something there. But that's pretty cool. So let me stop sharing my screen, because I'm gonna get you all back to work. So what do y'all think? Do you think like having these courses on web app dev, like, are you past that now? Like, yeah, I know this, I don't need this, or do you think it could be like a good frame of reference to kind of be able to go back and check it out and kind of make sure you know everything, not know everything, but are familiar with what you need to know? I don't know. All right, cool. So we're gonna head out of here. So again, thanks for hanging out. I'm gonna get you all back to work. Let me say, so next break, the final break, is going to be 15 minutes after the hour. And if no one signs up for like show and tell, we're gonna go over an artist's website and listen to some tunes. And maybe you'll like that artist as well. We play them on the radio show. And so maybe you'll become a fan and check them out, you know? So yeah, there's that. Cool. Thank y'all again for hanging out. We're going to leave here. Get y'all. I'm just finishing up this highlight video thing. Cool. So we're going to listen. The traveling music is going to be Nujabez featuring Apani B. The track's called Thank You. So again, thanks y'all. See y'all soon. Be easy. Make sure I share the screen with the audio. Cool. All right. Thanks y'all. Talk to you later. Be easy. Peace.
But let me start from the heart. I just want to stay. I thank you all for showing love to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. I thank you all for showing love to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. But let me start from the heart. I just want to stay. I thank you all for showing love to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. I thank you all for showing love to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life.